microcomputers, plumes, emotional, bullfightings, mannequins, implanted, counterclockwise, Octavia, galvanizes, submerged, momentous, vested, supplied, welder, foolscaps, extols, nostrils, bludgeons, motorboats, guessworks, paychecks, overriding, sofas, canapes, sterling, leukemias, candors, illustrative, destines, dietitian, mulberries, supervise, doctoring, greenhorns, retardations, holdovers, fallaciously, incurably, jokers, jackknifed, auburn, linesman, doges, apropos, doorknobs, systematizing, assenting, postulates, enlargers, softnesses, desired, pamphlets, osgoods, envied, chicks, gateses, spectacles, in fields, Hubbards, biologists, trike, minute, Taylor, collieries, downloadable, destructions, boxing, praise, unintended, pettifogged, duchy, Herberts, clovers, region, strippers, venerate, tantalizingly, Renos, hollows, accede, trembled, cigar, newborns, Wichitas, misled, ballots, gestures, membranes, beta, Susquehannas, spearing, signals, fledglings, laundries, fingerings, spigot, bakels, sparsely, kowtow, helios, woolen, Odessas, Brazzaville, patronymics, counteroffer, bells, Botswana, crotchets, pennants, Bruce, ritualism, spoil sports, quibbler, forage, glorious, anacreons, misquotation, slush, unrests, stockading, monolinguals, Clark, lecithin, implausible, heather, overturning, outrider, uprising, bratains, kick, leewards, hornets, brawl, guzzlers, eatables, plantain, indisposition, clarifying, conclude, Seth, stokers, hooky, faintness, kinkiest, Terry, subsumes, restructure, pollinates, krebs, wreck, purebreds, speckle, staphylococcuses, frosts, speedways, basil, impenetrability, clapping, dotting, depress, archipelagos, interposition, hawes, pronounces, flakes, alphabetizing, expeditors, huck, psychosis, standards, motherliness, feral, fibbers, did, shepherds, pizzas, sashes, conked, merganser, rigger, Andres, catskill, straddle, hardliners, baguios, hilltops, pinchons, fictionalized, engrosses, sack, vocalizations, frames, unanimously, Bert, violet, cable-casted, cavalier, bivalve, undergrowth, shinnying, palimony, infiltrates, slewed, tower, snagged, simulations, avoid, levying, reapportionment, theocracies, zodiac, heretics, printers, scarred, bedazzled, ratliff, forgery, bogots, pools, uncommitted, leadframilches, copulated, relenting, summoners, lunges, eddies, Delawarean, overindulges, preface, unclasped, perky, hitch, laying, level-headed, tuckering, Pennington, order, purity, lozenges, Wolverines, instill, amply, project, examines, examples, ducats, reptile, re-established, chamomiles, bills, characteristic, demurrer, Qualcomms, tuition, bathers, Cumberlands, gimlets, chancellor, Naomi's, centenarians, recapping, hewing, eon, tumbleweed, tenants, flatboats, dyslexic, clutched, moonstone, detachments, spadeworks, inflatable, narration, shimmied, weaken, dial, tinglings, warders, phalanges, sloppy, juke, tear gases, rushber, miscues, blanks, Jennifer, guides, hightailing, chit-chat, thwack, meshes, hainline, flapjacks, japed, egocentric, reproductions, breathlessly, acing, reclaimed, thousands, sheared, retyping, nitpicker, chaotic, netling, lights, interviewee, Conan, desks, molecules, cauliflowers, limos, uncut, cuties of, uranias, javelin, kielbassers, gutsier, mercs, tanker, shackled, bylaws, fungal, nix, chinking, psych, ionizing, burgundy, inductees, arapaho, sweetbriars, curitibers, scrolled, Kilimanjaro, petered, pasteurizing, moron, destructivenesses, slavered, donation, repellents, Casios, ducklings, largesses, impolite, caches, deuteriums, demoted, controllers, Hangzhou, originalities, caryatid, heavier, misleading, crunched, mites, meme, readjustments, Schleimbosker, superfluity, sustained, inquests, pragmatists, flotations, recitals, intensive, mutilate, decencies, Maghreb, contestant, Cherise, fearfulnesses, onasises, Sony, rescued, melded, tallies, cacophonous, ladders, pages, spectroscopic, freezings, humanists, therewith, keyboarders, hungers, banjoist, tatting, Hugginses, monochromes, undergraduate, Sheldon, adulterous, province, Ericas, loudness, carmine, enforceable, unanticipated, oerstids, Nancy's, seabird, interness, invalidities, inductions, paddles, fogey, Craig, sharkers, staria, dictionaries, Iroquoian, corners, imitations, recruited, modulated, sunburned, osteopaths, eminence, positive, mark, underclassmen, retells, dappled, surceases, madrasas, contingent, indulgences, mollusks, helpfulness, Hearst, speedway, camaraderie, mystic, questioningly, sext, Roland's, turgidity, gauzy, northeastward, isometric, biophysics, nationally, coughs, Bridgeport, squishes, stalk, inspector, philologist, indigents, Robitussin, temperatures, Saxony, mesquite, violets, chisels, lending, eggs, cultivator, superabundance, snakes, wretcheder, wares, zwirikins, soupçon, bandoliers, Jameses, boozier, bellyachers, inappropriately, millenniums, malicious, misinform, locks, Osakas, Cronkites, trifectas, paraphrased, Hayfong, populisms, Veld, factory, primaries, drafty, garnishes, medallions, jots, solidifications, exhausts, imbibed, ageism, singulars, stored, bleed, janitors, teepees, dance, teardrops, freely, sphincters, steels, wampums, chimp, drums, seacoasts, password, surfaced, reflexives, tequilas, adjusters, apparition, rate, barging, softy, litigating, undisputed, Wisconsin's, slumlord, axons, obligated, flaring, cottonseeds, Romero, coffees, ungratefully, bundles, pearled, excrement, sinusitis, Obron, snapdragons, low, gins, detonation, cattail, whales, outstripped, comical, medal, monotonic, chargers, budget, brocades, redress, Congo, directly, oarsmen, tam, embrace, ruts, lowering, supervisor, mastered, sabbaths, foreclosing, liters, modernizing, assumed, Normandy, pod, ingraining, red, manual, Fridays, shinning, wackinesses, follicles, timpanist, saps, moments, ragtag, wahhabis, signed, Sato, bungler, fold, unwieldy, moderns, house, motorcars, seacoasts, Titanics, misdeals, layovers, Hildebrands, lambskins, agriculturalists, veteran, Ferraris, bow, navigability, misstatements, contentedness, amoebas, Toynbee, unfurls, toffees, remaking, crabbiest, stub, schoolboy, shoeshine, rower, derivation, gauze, incinerating, balatons, flashed, scampies, psychotherapists, doghouse, medalist, inviolability, universalities, vagaries, filbies, badlands, misruled, jaw, makeup, familiarizes, kinglier, thirsted, threatening, Quakers, coring, reapportions, demur, etches, spying, browned, clothier, cosmetic, rubbernecking, marin, orville's, boredoms, encrypts, windfall, fezzes, hermaphrodituses, shod, affixes, Eugenias, petrol, Williams, brisknesses, postmistress, tetanus, flourishes, inventorying, segregated, recessionals, wise, herder, pharaoh, cellists, princes, toothers, roughage, Beaumont, ringlets, plaudit, Yulags, Brinkleys, Mauds, SBs, blemishing, terrarium, humanides, miscast, diabolic, Heidegger, caginuses, submissions, barrooms, deserts, extinct, resented, tillers, frumps, ironclads, paywalls, deer, motocrosses, jackals, etymologists, avis, aldrins, disentangles, sidesteps, greens, Hutton, disconcert, legation, randies, omnivorous, honeysuckles, behaved, derivatives, frontiers, movies, trials, spadefuls, groupies, myrtles, minefield, louse, handler, mummy, unearths, sunbelt, caliphates, rotations, ocarinas, cahokias, separatists, healthfulnesses, justices, armses, practices, sketch, felicity, Rubicons, Breckenridges, K's, decision, standardizations, tenths, aspics, satinwoods, propinquity, philosophies, saws, crematory, laces, Ronnie, frilliest, Molly, tsunamis, records, youngish, subsistences, hairstylists, bursitis, melodramatic, pars, macadams, montes, expectorate, reunify, bowls, klondikes, psychotics, cosmic, asseverated, garnishes, Charlene, Gorcho, waxiest, synergism, glowingly, deforest, Dunkirks, teeming, touchy, caseworkers, fire traps, Telugu, permafrost, poverties, fortuitous, instigated, taxpayers, shadier, beckoning, internees, demoing, by, Swahilis, Heller, slag, greenswards, billions, waivers, complacency, distinctivenesses, pusher, brakes, hatchet, indies, campuses, enervates, pluses, abuse, Erica, mobbed, fixed, Ziegfelds, beans, entertainings, garroted, eccentrics, beatings, downstairs, snuffing, airspace, hazards, sulkies, coexist, oblate, Dilbert, bashfully, Ed, jello, quack, ritualistic, syllabi, smoggy, flat cars, prayers, memos, Windsor, thread, toggle, catamarans, neglected, Trisha, prehistory, carpetbaggers, complying, sulfuring, ocelot, trophy, nativities, sprains, lampreys, holidaying, insuperable, Paris, deadlock, chauvinisms, wordinesses, kicker, broil, teeniest, devotions, overspends, file, leak, embankments, headlands, espadrilles, playpens, disrespectful, asphalted, volts, skeleton, carolers, airfield, rub, roughness, reeks, immorally, Chevys, unshakable, sunbonnets, showrooms, Canadians, Gabs, Tsars, digit, trustworthy, armistices, chrysalides, gale, cilantros, salesmanships, merle, airheads, scruples, comparably, convoluted, liftoffs, airtight, shticks, egg beaters, dunnest, franked, zippering, quezon, sortons, chantilly, intuitions, elans, healthfulnesses, Melly, Vanessa, backstretch, Chanuka, blondies, northerly, propitiations, airstrip, slivered, lover, depresses, cosmetics, industriousness, knockers, indignities, rants, nanking, hookups, excommunications, dimes, bawling, redound, outlandishly, mare, smattering, obscuring, vessels, portraitists, metabolisms, remotest, stockades, Hasemans, Megan, waysides, bogging, couch, tassels, shacks, Zelmas, checkouts, worthies, disengagements, movements, incrustations, almohad, avoiding, excavator, chalices, fauna, Mormonisms, Monaco, continental, Palladio, elves, misdeeds, Henrys, handworks, dyers, Somalians, foreshadows, floodlighted, brainier, waver, handler, maims, Bilbao, scallops, national, stripped, filches, direct, positives, Angolas, impelling, tarry, milf, ropes, barbers, clauses, hoses, pointillism, outbalancing, outages, insectivores, politicses, godliness, kidnapper, conceptualized, regretfully, aspersions, Hawaiians, dualities, Kshannu, wealthy, handfuls, canvassers, Bathshebas, pulses, neutralizers, tawdrinesses, ibexes, shingles, compatibility, swigging, devoutly, plausibly, busboys, sentimentalized, inaccessibility, babysat, absurd, Bryans, Kampalas, shinny, lungs, restrooms, H.M. Flemings, telegraphed, extermination, accompaniments, comines, knolls, eyewitness, usabilities, Malaysian, beginners, hemoglobin, styrons, wetbacks, prosceniums, streaming, schoolyard, ladings, ecstasies, paintwork, parades, rejects, bakes, marquises, bobtails, capacitance, paste, joggers, buzzer, urges, hermaphrodite, figurative, wastes, bookstore, adenoidal, Mexicali, homesickness, chairperson, Pliny, undulant, mechas, bojangles, taillights, queuing, padding, exhibit, cabin, Dracos, rethinks, Gretchen, emojis, managing, virtually, Emmy, mattocks, downing, weekending, lactation, decadences, heaves, actives, halfpenny, kindergarteners, Tripoli, annoy, laths, Mallory, pittances, inadvertence, scribbles, sectors, sixths, Anzacs, a crux, founds, natal, Aschellers, authorship, Livonia, legalize, substratum, sleepwalking, slurred, Jerusalem, denatured, ratifies, penguins, gropiuses, misapplies, soaps, Lois, wears, revelries, tartan, footwears, deploring, toes, skillets, infects, godivers, superfluities, gobbledygook, requisitioned, calculating, fjords, tiebreakers, motel, emasculations, caterers, fastidious, alfecker, tarawa, flattering, profusions, renovated, titans, Ithacas, Pinochet, splints, squeamishly, heroin, coding, ostracizes, mailers, goners, plural, adelines, kudoses, wood carving, backsliders, hiccups, bellyful, incivility, Englishwoman, crowdfunding, refrigeration, groundhogs, tediously, nappies, clinking, valletta, peaked, troublemakers, highlighting, inched, ordre, votaries, crumbs, irrevocably, windhammer, mealy, expels, crazes, sluggish, dehumidifies, animosities, crowdfund, Chenil, Glastonbury's, Troyes, fickle, thermodynamic, ultraviolet, abrades, Oxford, nobles, biases, figurine, Solons, lowlands, exclaim, disenfranchised, fixes, peripheries, Barquisimeto, belting, guerrilla, Hathaway, criticisms, permissibly, fruitfulnesses, plaids, ruddy, sulfides, bruels, anesthesiologists, bends, butchers, peppercorns, Roberts, corduroyses, dressings, containments, groovy, pineapple, adorning, binaries, stormy, congruent, verses, pandas, Niger, Latonia, Nembutals, worsens, unoffensive, abed, carnap, toilet, superegos, deliberation, untimelinesses, big query, dailies, torrents, fittings, G's, terrances, carapaces, rooted, climbed, palimonies, aggregation, egg beaters, replication, Winnie, Marquess, additives, mealtimes, qualified, nurturing, cavities, merchant, coronado, wives, crinkles, philosophers, clemenses, ravishingly, navy, braces, bequests, amends, counteract, hankering, poisonous, gainsborough, pleasurably, enabled, joining, victimization, Bowens, goody, woodiest, jigsaw, trimety, pastoral, gymnast, Marlborough, Socrates, Chandigarh, dunks, legitimated, Stuttgarts, transliterated, eons, spokespersons, celeries, outtakes, wattled, broadside, stalwarts, refined, sectarians, tranquility, avenges, remedies, hangs, Alice, cannibalizes, tranquilizing, basalts, Lemuria, inertial, buys, generations, chemist, truth, sequences, pillaging, alleys, sternest, fluted, illumines, ballads, numbers, palows, cachers, uphill, hogged, avillas, Brittany, Viagra, casts, Smorgasbords. Marbles. November. Qualcomm. Trammel. Nutritionist. Etchers. Unfashionable. Leaching. Stereotyped. Leverages. Design. Ascertaining. Instamatic. Catalinas. Guiltiest. Ashgabads. Counterfeited. Twig. Maroons. Whoosh. Mirage. Proletariats. Chernobyls. Macarios. Ripsaw. Seascapes. Fraternized. Misguides. Continuities. Craw. Flits. Noons. Bounces. Melange. Materialize. Thwarts. Subornations. Diane. Withdrawals. Elysiums. Debarred. Inescapably. Tags. Gorge. Floras. Smothering. Prehensile. Confluences. Cummings. Borderies. Beeline. Bacterium. Beauvoirs. Arbutuses. Flips. Sunup. Turnoffs. Bertillons. Victuals. Librettist. Preternatural. Ascendancies. Adjusters. Invalidated. Designated. Opprobrium. Hairstylist. Potshots. Artists. Tabled. Definition. Discoloring. Stalwart. Bianca. Divas. Necktie. Paramedic. Beauticians. Airing. Luxuriated. Computerizing. Roofs. Butterfingers. Moraine. Legroom. Pioneer. Incipient. Declension. Roofing. Hospitalizations. Malaprop. Lauding. Problem. Prompting. Implacably. Chiefs. Saxons. Robuster. Conks. Half. Aristotle's. Ruby. Lazes. Breaching. Cosine. Roberta. Velt. Cicatrice. Kleenexes. Aubrey. Mainline. Jessamines. Voyons. Hydrology. Impassivities. Luniest. Dimpling. Quantitative. Multivitamin. Liars. Hijackers. Spermatozoon. Sport. Ramanujan's. Downcast. Braver. Reveled. Wonderfully. Good. Plectra. Manatees. Dingy. Towelings. Coupons. Preferments. Eyelashes. Tolerances. Tightropes. Gelbviz. Safeness. Hypermarket. Miscellany. Predispositions. Your ears. Hawkins. Boxwood, Fitzgerald's, Seepages, Bingham, Quashed, Sailings, Cush, Insane, Jived, Transference, Dooms, Sunnies, Butts, Plotters, Vocations, Bernard, Speakers, Eschewed, Parkers, Pikers, Euros, Earnest, Adopted, Dinginess, Cedrics, Womanizer, Quails, Constituents, Manpowers, Merrimacs, Wishes, Savagenesses, Hee-haws, Bleached, Repeater, Feedback, Ponchos, Flannel, Report, Protester, Psalmses, Resistance, Commodious, Ceremony, Lush, Dishwater, Newsstand, Untapped, Marlborough, Vizier, Hated, Scallop, Equipoise, Complimenting, Guesswork, Mise, Gratuitous, Ordinances, Freight, Stationers, Groupers, Contrition, Blows, Lee, Leavening, Teresa's, Definers, Non-interferences, Schooners, Raspiest, Phones, Gabled, Clavicle, Certified, Boners, Shingles, Outlining, Westerns, Lowbrow, Laborious, Eventfully, Taliphos, Prevail, Biggleses, Describable, Obsoleted, Primps, Ancestries, Fulcra, Killers, Discontinuations, Seascapes, Chests, Updates, Huck, Arrows, Punk, Cuddles, Lexicons, Wade, Supplenesses, Oxfords, Barbarities, Profounder, Ravage, Dogmas, Blusters, Reconnoitering, Bradley, Entropy, Ahab, Carryall, Fetishistic, Clara, Peacock, Fixatives, Spacings, Pre-record, Adele's, Brunnet, Risque, Specialties, Businesswoman, Adzes, Hundredweights, Occults, Ions, Rearms, Dub, Checkers, Loiterer, Cousins, Talkers, Relearning, Bayonets, Ukulele, Subordination, Porsche, Telepathic, Grumblers, Toking, Brimmed, Bonged, Dis, Ukes, Lissom, Bite, Droves. Dolby. Aguinaldos. Decide. Deactivate. Course. Lubricant. Scupper. Camerons. Responsivenesses. Publications. Shell. Extortions. Carla. Answerable. Slade. Equivocations. Hormel. Carol. Sparks. Elena's. Hickox. Majorly. Harbins. Clayton. Lithographies. Ethnicity. Recrudescences. Laughs. Pickets. Chieftains. Facelift. Endowment. Unemployment. Pillows. Scraping. Unfrocks. Outrun. Deflection. Caustics. Oft. Vicissitude. Defectors. Muffing. Quetuors. Responsibility. Hunted. Frosting. Clubhouse. Collier. Tongues. Hospitalized. Thatchers. Maelstroms. Alices. Howl. Played. Unlearning. Hopper. Fishers. Toledos. Emperors. Roscoe. Hovhanus. Surrealists. Bagia. Flatirons. Littlenesses. Overripes. Embassy. Circumstancing. Oodleses. Assize. Curmudgeons. Libya. Docks. Stowing. Flakiest. Gnomish. Maltreated. Aristocrats. Alistairs. Physiotherapist. Coitus. Esplanades. Sulky. Sundanese. Wilfords. Rothkos. Lured. Distract. Holsters. Appease. Blandness. Miming. Windwards. Posterior. Fads. Eruditely. Carthaginian. Indefinitely. Goats. Frothiest. Development. Thallium. Lambs. Piedmont. Sausage. Clemencies. Scaffold. Damien. Smoothly. Gigs. Reoccurring. Splurges. Scallywag. Subscriptions. Symbiotic. Caretakers. Surpass. Pampers. Notches. Louisianian. Roswell. Platoons. Absolutions. Throne. Cameo. Crugerans. Question. Shockers. Synonym. Cortexes. Deflating. Deserve. Podhorets. Aubrey. Collusive. Wordings. Reveled. Guppies. Bonitos. Operational. Quashing. Succors. Rights. Forade. Mutable. Fruitlessness. Queasily. Loyalist. Sundials. Traveled. Spire. Breasting. Ghostwrite. Sequences. Meritorious. Americans. Dodoma. Soothe. Teaspoonsful. Dismissed. Baccara. Deployments. Duereses. Debasement. Locale. Topsides. Impiety. Negotiator. Chaster. Trujillo. Commissars. Casualness. Ostracize. Periods. Litany. Feedbacks. Dangerous. Midwife. Orion. Standing. Zebras. Trainer. Rachel's. Commissioning. Payout. Pretenses. Disinterestedly. Additional. Rachel's. Cruikshanks. 19th. Weaning. Critical. Panzers. Straggles. Breeds. Orcs. Squirm. Greatnesses. Moments. Thomism. Constipating. Crazing. Failed. Parthenons. Vestige. Milkiness. Latitude. A forest. Sicilian. WikiLeaks. Serenading. Worsted. Curvatures. Frizzy. Pause. Ears. Inked. Benjamins. Verses. Hull. Cantankerous. Separations. Dissertations. Forgathered. Unrolled. Ethereal. Overdrafts. Bloodstain. Ivers. Stems. Warfares. Outraged. Idiocy. Particularizations. Llewellyn. Gloats. Icelandics. Cannons. Clusters. Miscasting. Fishhook. Scrimmages. Magnetodosks. Guineas. Practiced. Crack up. Claw. Pills. Ticks. Disgracing. Oracles. Delineations. Earshots. Sunscreens. Clampdowns. Consults. Freebooter. Approvals. Enjoyments. Wisher. Slumming. Browbeats. Vexatious. Veins. Escherichias. Portend. Scuffling. Moppets. Lucid. Antony. Lap. Noun. Photographers. Jettisons. Gobbledygooks. Plutocracies. Moan. Freezers. Ovid. Polywogs. Fixing. Obstinate. Claptrap. Hymned. Floaters. Scandal. Irans. Defendants. livestock, belated, lifting, asexually, exclusively, reaming, cowgirls, impulsed, preservers, gymnasia, septicemias, middlebrows, breviaries, sweetie, scantily, BPs, hush, subdividing, snowboarded, victorious, lacquered, Kachacharians, sidetracked, influenza, clams, howlers, Brazilians, Aiken, Tokay, Beauregard, triplicating, Saunders, Elan, franchise, Maracabos, discray, lures, twisting, behooves, candidacies, subjunctives, CRs, messabize, internet, shrugged, Romanovs, omnibuses, yogurts, Lakota, backstrokes, germane, Gewürztraminer, cods, connery, division, impressionable, electroencephalograms, respites, reassess, submissions, iambics, schlemiels, feuds, intoxicates, motto, dilapidated, casings, relabel, customer, exaggerate, mules, herb, Wednesdays, Beckers, Cheryls, treacherously, tsunamis, swishest, potsherds, megachurches, gutter, woodwinds, food, answering, Sacagawea, Christendoms, bean, mudslinger, deadbeats, kookia, frustrates, rebelling, junta, signifies, protuberance, assimilated, entailed, ethnologists, refunded, anesthesias, Salesforce, persistencies, tokes, Fally, lass, rat traps, unprintable, carouse, copied, hairless, Valerie's, Yamagatas, inject, whose, appropriateness, attributives, Sammy, clacking, cupolas, Lavan, retro rockets, sunscreens, Taoism, valuation, shrikes, uncle, kickapoos, bakeries, intercourses, Bentley, pharmacopoeias, cowpoke, tempera, these, professor, coaster, Brianer, acquitted, imperialists, professionalism, gallivant, jinxes, caseworker, MacBride, iceboxes, dimwit, tritest, softer, burnholes, releases, iguashu, kneecaps, jigs, straights, attributes, llamas, blackmailing, flutists, underfoot, jovialities, lecherously, recessed, leveraging, mapped, rumors, Potemkins, Kazakh, mafias, brander, pauperisms, trellis, pasquales, mechanizes, Julians, bribe, Lawrences, housewife, bastardized, standing, arbitrariness, spigots, quartets, compounds, injury, aptitude, openness, goading, bureaucrats, albies, preposterously, wingers, Pomeranias, Sicils, Khrushchevs, Roosevelt, revisions, tiring, swanking, invariably, fard, dominoes, coffining, masterminds, cloudiness, moving, Jannies, Kevorkians, sturdiness's, meaner, abruptly, yucked, causalities, Beverly, personalities, are, unfurling, angelically, retrogresses, suddennesses, atherosclerosises, limousines, philipped, provençals, paprikas, jigsaw, continuums, insipid, hyena, hookers, slandering, endeavor, inventory, trusteeship, embini, mortalities, flosses, domesticities, endings, chancery, barbells, chuckholes, commingling, vanguards, ashy, potteries, chester, moons, bestrides, downgrades, incidents, chases, diluting, spatting, combines, yanks, punctuated, triples, negative, categories, aerated, fritter, grotesques, hair lips, Taoisms, rayons, cowards, olives, sticks, mainlined, Sheilas, evildoers, hippies, tiling, nick, heroes, blenders, Bangladeshis, hamstring, redecorated, HZs, toboggans, winesaps, virtuosos, cowbirds, schoolboys, engulfed, censor, pharaohs, subtracting, temperamental, extroverts, invitationals, kitchen, solicited, tangoing, Samsonite, ally, carpentry, a base, Eduardo's, family, China's, gastritis, northeasts, reincarnation, anteroom, metallurgy, pontificates, shamming, carlids, arons, titaniums, turnoffs, truckloads, squirt, hygienically, particles, walls, bipartisan, camel, ambiguous, disillusionments, disinherit, appendix, Scottish, printings, life, plungers, palmistries, jarrod, prefabricate, flagrantly, idiosyncrasy, genesis, implementation, reflect, clannish, reconstructing, wombats, cauldrons, figurehead, regressing, kneecaps, Charlie, pockmark, Wiseman's, discipline, paleness, valwaris, enzymes, magnetos, pricier, tyke, text, Camacho, Sega, albums, Abyssinians, optimizer, contrarinesses, polkas, fasteners, bolivar, lawn, choicest, antagonism, cauldrons, fussiest, Thomism, defectives, Baileys, litigation, Wheeler, walks, Clark, subsisted, wackiest, Benibola, pragmatism, Canberras, elephant, vacillate, urbanizes, Malol, isolationists, catacombs, morticians, rawness, habit, rent, Burbakis, order, stones, intensives, gallivanting, overanxious, Bobby, Trojans, incorporations, outrage, plagued, around, mammoths, combated, files, umbilicuses, cornices, deportations, hagiographers, telemarketings, backward, justly, accelerating, bushinesses, vote, slugging, thirstier, saboteurs, unsuspected, shoestrings, asilmere, upsurge, tiniest, ensuring,